Good afternoon. Today is Friday, the 3rd of July, 2026. And the time now is 10 minutes past 1 p.m. in the afternoon. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Roughneck, and I am a pugilist, boxer, prize fighter. So before I continue with what it is I wish to discuss in this video, I'm going to read Psalms 23, The Lord is my shepherd. Psalms 23, a psalm of King David. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. It's a lovely Psalms. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for that lovely Psalms 23. So just give me no. I remember when it was. It was like so we're now in 2026. It was last year 2025. I was on the bus in Hounslow, and I was on the bus coming back from Felton. I'd gone to the supermarket in Felton. Now I live in Hounslow, which is in Middlesex, Greater London. Now it's not in London. Greater London means it's an extension of London. The area outside London, probably about maybe a mile or maybe 3/4 of a mile around London, is named Greater London. Now, I don't know if that's officially the case. I'm just guessing. So it's Greater London. So I was coming back from the supermarket in Belton, and I was on the bus. It's not a double-decker bus, a small bus. So it's half the double-decker bus. I know the number, but I'm not going to say the number. So the bus was full. So there wasn't much place to sit. But there was a space at the back beside this West Indian man. I think he was African. But he was West Indian, but I think he was 3/4 West Indian, part African, which is neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter in the real world what we are. I mean, we're all human, aren't we? So I sat beside him. And as I sat beside him, he said, everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner. So I sat there because at that time, so this was last year. Let me just think the month. Last year, probably September. So I sat beside him and I thinking to myself, well, I've got things in my mind, mate. I've got things in my fucking mind. I ain't got time for no. Because you see my colour and you see me. Don't be thinking I'm not a tramp on the street. I'm not Tupac Shakur. With respect, I'm not Tupac Shakur, but what do I mean by that? I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I haven't made albums or singles, and I don't really subscribe to that um, um, Crown Heights, all that thing, all that. No, that's not really my thing. I'm not saying that's Tupac Shakur's thing. I'm not saying that because Tupac Shakur is a gentleman, and I see that in him. He's a gentleman. He's an artist. He's a musician. He's very successful. He's very creative. But what I'm saying is, that's not me. You're trying to put on me what has been made to make people money, to make people wealthy. That's not me. You're just seeing me and thinking, oh, because we guess it. Because there's not really much choice really in music for Afro Caribbeans in London, England. There's not much choice. So I think people are aware of that. They'll be honest. They might say no, it's not true. But if they were honest, if they feared God, they would say yes, it's true. There's not really much true. So you've got Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur, R. Kelly, P Diddy. So these are the main ones. So people know that. So you ain't really much choice as African Caribbean because for some reason Afro Caribbean people, community artists, musicians, there's not a wide spectrum of music. Although they're talking about grime and this and that and that, but it's not really well known. A lot of people my age, 56, they don't know about the lower level music. They know the main names, that names I just mentioned. So, but that's not really my thing. I think for me, well, I'll be honest, in this video, me growing up, life was hard. Now, I spoke about this maybe 3 days ago. I was talking to myself in my mind. Life wasn't really hard. I think I made it. I invented that scenario. I don't think it was really that hard. Because both my parents were working. They were working. We had food on the table. We weren't poor. We weren't poor, no. I think I tried to make it spice up and make a story. But I always had clothes. I always had shoes on my feet. I always had a hot meal, dinner every day without fail. So this thing they're trying to create, I think it's the drama thing they're trying to create. It's a thing where it's a rough thing. I think you can make whatever you want. You can meet someone and fall in love and make it work or not make it work. That's the choice we have. We know it. We do. We know straight away. That first contact, we can say, "Oh, your lovely blue eyes or your brown eyes matching your eyebrow." Really, we can say lovely things to make it work. Set it off on the right foot. We know that. We know it's true. You can say anything. I like your t-shirt. Just do it. And it's that little thing. We know that little thing will get that spark going to keep it going for long. We know. Yeah, we'll know. You can say things like, "Oh, did you brush your teeth?" You can say that's rude. So that's not going to make that thing work. Because you could go on like today's Friday. Say Saturday tomorrow. You see tomorrow. Having said that, they're going to look at you thinking, "Oh, you're rude. You said to me, 'Did I brush my teeth?'" That's not going to really work. You've destroyed that thing. That ain't really going to work. They'll chat to you still. They'll be looking at you thinking, "You're rude." So anyway, and but I didn't. My life was fine. I think for me, really, it's just that I felt that as an ethnic minority in England, being born in this country, I had limited choices. I felt like the indigenous population, that's Caucasians, they had more of a spectrum of a choice in terms of occupation, employment, and that quality of life. That's all it was. I think, say that for instance, they had 8. I think I had 2. I realized that. Now, I don't whether that was true or not, that's what I was thinking. They had 8.9, 8.5. I had 2, 2.1. I thought, right, my choice of spectrum of thing, whatever it is reduced. It's less than this. That's really all it is. That's all you see really going on. So I'm being honest now. I read Lord of My Shepherd 5 minutes ago, whatever it is. I'm being honest. Yeah, it's that choice of it. So anyway, so the man said, "Oh, everybody's a winner." Getting back to the story now, but it's not a story; it's a true thing. But he said, "Oh, everybody's a winner." So I'm sat beside him. Like he's to my right. He sat there on my right. See my foot sticking out my elbow. He's to my right. I wasn't sticking out my elbow. I'm just saying he was to my right, and I sat beside him at the back of the bus. So I remain quiet because I'm a person. I am a man, and I'm not gonna back down. No, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. I'm not Billy the Kid. I'm not Billy the Kid. I'm not Jesse James and his brother. Jesse James and his other brother. I'm not them. No, I'm just honest John the son of John O'Sullivan or Francesca Cray. That's who I am. Yeah. So if he said something to me, I will respond. I would say, "What? Are you talking to me?" That's it. And I don't really want to get into that because I'm saying to Jehovah God now, look, what the fuck is this? Because like I said, a lot of kind of crazy things going on, and that's not really my bullshit. I think it's your thing. You're trying to put on me your thing. I say that respectfully because I've got my see like this belt. This belt's my shit. I designed the belt, but the writing on there, and that put that flag and that. So I've got my shit. You got your shit. Don't put your shit on me. I can't carry your shit. So anyway, he says to me, everybody's a winner. So I think, I like the word winner. He said everybody's positive. So he's trying to be positive. But I'm thinking to myself, well, what do the man? What do the man? He's a gentleman. I think, what do the man? Because I had things in my mind. Like last year, September, I know you think it's only like not that long ago, but from September to now, a lot has changed in my life. So at that time, I wasn't depressed, but I was slightly mildly under the weather. So I wasn't really entertaining speaking to strangers and having some kind of bullshit rubbish conversation. It was past my training course as well. So that's irrelevant. The fact that it was going past my training course is irrelevant. But I'm saying I had to make the video now because he said everybody's a winner now. He seems slightly aggressive. I didn't want to get into a thing with him because like if he's being aggressive, yeah, this is my boxing fucking belt, yeah. So what am I saying? If he's being aggressive, I'll have to just be a gentleman and say, well, look, my father, I'm a commuter. I got on the bus. I've got my freedom pass. I'm disabled. I ain't got no time for no bullshit. If that's what be blatant, I'll be civilized. That's it. So then he says, oh, Bloody Mary. So like my mother now who's got dementia. My mother's got dementia. He said, blah, blah. I'm thinking, wow, this is deep now. What the fuck is this now? This is Jehovah God. I said, I'm not a fucking Christian. I can't walk on fucking water. Because I think these stories he's put in his book, Walk on Water, Raised Dead. I think they fucking think it's real. And they see you because you're clean. You got no fucking doo-doo or bogey on your t-shirt. They want to start a little rough. They make me fucking laugh. I just washed it, mate. I just bought fucking detergent in the supermarket. I'm not a good washer. I just soaked it in fucking water, put a bit of thing in there, rang it, let it soak for about maybe 5 hours, rang it out and hang it to dry. They must find the fucking simple things hard. I'm not your fucking mama. Anyway, so he said Bloody Mary, something like my mum's name Mary. So I had to keep quiet because I'm thinking, well, if I start now, it's going to explode. So I think to myself, I'm traveling now where the bus is going up past my course, past the Staines Road. I've been training around there on the Staines Road since 2019. I say positively since 2019. It's quite a long time. Training twice a week. I'm going training next week. So I just think that with Jehovah God's not evil. He's not evil, no. But I think sometimes he gives people the forum to ventilate some of the frustrations that they feel, and they can have it out. They can have that thing. But I'm saying to Jehovah, you see that the problem now with people is what's happening now. So it's like I'm trying to say it politely. It's unfair, really, because there's people they're not going to back down. There's people they're going to fucking back down. But who you think you are? You're back down, nah. It doesn't matter the color, the shape of the eye, the moustache on the face. They've got. I think it's something to do with the blood. I don't even think it's the DNA, it's the blood in them. They fucking back it down from you. They don't care who you know, you're from Yard or Spanish Town. They couldn't give a shit about that. There's people like that. They don't care about who you know and you're from. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. It's already, at that moment, they don't care about it. That's not part of their thinking. They don't see you. Now I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not in that thing. I'm a boxer. I'm a prize fighter. My thing's in the ring. But I'm saying there's people God's put on the earth. They don't really give a shit about that. Your thing, your thing, your thing. Nah. Like even West London. Like I'm from West London, so but like right now, 1322, I've got my bees up there. People that I know up there. So their mentality there in West London is you go there with disrespect, they'll tell you. Like my guy, look, I don't give a fuck where you're from. They'll tell you, yeah, they'll make you fucking blatantly know. You want to just carry on. Not in that threatening way, but they let you fucking know. They're backing down from you because what you fucking know. And there's people like that. So I think God has done that because Jehovah God is not a pussy. And I say that, and I say thank you for that. He's not a pussy. No, Jehovah God don't fuck about it. When Jehovah God's ready to move, he can make shit happen. He'd be fucking staggering. It'd make you cry if you see the thing he can do. So it's that man, that gentleman, he was a black man. So I respect all black people, whether my politics is the same. I do. Whether their politics is the same as mine, or they're slightly different, or this, that, or a bit diagonal, or a bit abstract. I still respect them. I do. At that moment, it's all respect, unless they show me disrespect. So I had to get up. Did I get up and move? I think I got off the bus because if I sat there longer, then I would have maybe sort of said, look, you know what? I mean that kind of thing. Not to get into a scuffle, but let him know I'm not a little pussy clut. I mean, so what's a pussy clut? I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward, nah. So, but I respect him still. I mean, he's a black man. I respect all black people, whatever. I do. I love my black people, but I'm saying at the end of the day, us black people are from a certain certain types. I mean, it doesn't matter. You mean, you know. So that's it. And bloody, I hope my mum, she got dementia. So it's sad, really, because my sister ran me. I was there in Hounslow in 2016. But I love my mother. I love my mother more than I love myself. So she's fine. So that's it. So thank you very much.